Biden confronts the limits of his influence over Israel. After a year of effort, the US may be unable to stop full-scale regional war. President Joe Biden is facing increasing challenges in influencing Israel's actions in the Middle East. Despite efforts to de-escalate conflicts, the US may be unable to prevent a full-scale regional war involving Iran. Following an Iranian missile attack on Israel, Biden urged Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to avoid targeting Iran's nuclear facilities and to respond proportionally. However, the Biden administration has focused more on limiting Israel's military response rather than stopping it entirely. The attack is seen as part of a larger shift in dynamics, with Iran escalating its attacks and Israel retaliating forcefully. Netanyahu vowed that Iran would pay for the attack, marking a shift in Israel's strategy and reflecting growing tensions in the region. While Biden has communicated his preference for limited retaliation, his influence over Netanyahu's decisions appears to be waning. Biden has previously tried to prevent further escalation in the Middle East, particularly urging restraint after Israeli operations against Iranian proxies like Hezbollah. However, Netanyahu has consistently disregarded American counsel, particularly in the war against Hamas in Gaza. Biden's frustration has grown, especially as Israel's military actions have had devastating effects on Palestinian civilians, despite the humanitarian crisis. Phone calls between Biden and Netanyahu have reportedly turned into heated exchanges, with Biden suspecting that Netanyahu may be prolonging the conflict for political reasons, including aiding Donald Trump's presidential campaign. The Israeli attack on Iranian proxies has been remarkably successful, with Tehran's militants weakened and the group Hezbollah suffering severe blows. However, US officials remain concerned that a broader conflict could erupt, especially with hawkish Republicans pressuring Biden for more aggressive support of Israel. Figures like Senator Lindsey Graham have called for coordinated military strikes against Iran in response to the attacks. As the situation continues to escalate, Biden's administration is trying to prevent a regional war while navigating the political fallout of the conflict during a critical election period. Despite Biden's efforts, his ability to shape events in the Middle East seems increasingly limited, with Israeli military actions proceeding largely independent of US influence.